You guys, I just got out of my 36-week doctor's appointment, and one, I'm dilated. Two, I was having contractions 3 to 4 minutes apart, which when you take the childbirth class, they say to like go to the hospital when they're like 5 minutes apart. So, okay, what happened was I get a stress test first, or non-stress test is what they call it, and that's basically where they just like wrap bands around your belly and they monitor your uterus activity, I guess, and the baby's heartbeat. And I've been getting those in my 3rd trimester because I'm on a beta blocker. I don't think everyone gets those. And so that showed that I was having contractions every 3 to 4 minutes. I only felt like 2 of them though, and I had like 5 over the 20-minute period. But I could tell from the chart that I was having them. And I said something to the tech like, are those contractions? And she was like, yeah. And so I thought that was kind of a lot. And then they have me like bring the chart downstairs to my doctor's appointment. So I handed it over to the front desk person. And when my doctor came in, she was like, how you feeling? I was like, well, kind of crummy and nauseous, but that's kind of typical for me, just being pregnant. And she was like, did you feel the contractions happening like every 3 or 4 minutes? And I said, I felt like 2. And she was like, okay, well, lay down, let's see how you progress. Because last week I was at a 0, or my cervix was at a 0. And so she felt me and she was like, well, you're only at a 1, so I don't think you're in labor. And so, so I was like, why was I having contractions 3 or 4 minutes apart if I'm not like in labor? She said first time moms, that can just happen and your body's just like preparing. And since I only felt 2 of them, they clearly weren't that strong, but man, that seemed like a lot. And so the only thing she told me was, she was like, I don't think it's happening today because you're only at a 1. And then we talked about like what I should do if I do feel like I'm going into labor. She said, just like go to the hospital. You can call first if you're like not already there, because I work at a hospital. And so anyway, I feel like this baby's coming soon. She feels so low, which is kind of nice because now I can breathe, but I don't know. I just have a feeling now that she's coming maybe like within the week. Who knows? I know some people can be at a 1 and just like hang out at a 1 for like weeks, but I feel like those people probably weren't having extremely consistent contractions. So who knows? Well, I guess I'm just gonna like go on with a normal evening and we'll see if I go into labor tonight. My doctor said probably not, so probably not. But good time to keep getting ready for the baby. I just got home and I want to show you the belly because she has clearly dropped. I held so stinking high for the longest time. I would say the biggest part of my belly was like up here, and now it's clearly all the way down here. I feel a lot more pressure in the pelvic area for sure. And I had a really big contraction just a minute ago. I didn't have any that I felt for like over 20 minutes for sure. And then I had a really strong one just now. So I don't know what all of this means. I guess I could just be having a lot of Braxton Hicks, and it could just be a first time mom thing, or it could be happening soon. You just never know. I want to show you the new bassinet I got for our room. This is the Halo Bassinet Swivel Sleeper, and it's pretty cool. I can pull her close to me like this, or a little farther back, so we don't hear each other breathe too much. I think this will be so nice to have for those first few weeks when we have her in our room. I do think I'm only gonna have her in our room the first few weeks because her room is just right across the hall. And I do feel a little bad for Kyle. I'll be on maternity leave and hopefully be able to sleep when she sleeps during the day. And he won't be able to do any of that. But I'll show you how close it is. So literally, that's all that it would be to get to her. But maybe up to the first 6 weeks, we'll just have her in this little sleeper, which is pretty cute. I just got it off the Facebook Swap and Shop, and the mom said their baby only used it a few times. I don't know why, they might have co-slept or something. But it seems really nice. They have those automatic electric ones that like rock by themselves, but they're a lot more expensive, and I feel like I'm only gonna use this around 6 weeks or so. I put a baby doll in there because I felt like it looked a little sad empty. Labor appears to be coming soon, so I want to blow up this exercise ball. At our labor class, they said that this really helps during labor and before labor to take away some of the pains. Oh good, it came with a pump. And Kyle was determined that I get one of these, which I'm not complaining. I feel like they will help. My back's been hurting today too, so I feel like it will be nice to sit on this. Maybe while I watch TV, roll around. I feel like my hips have gotten a lot more flexible. I kind of have been waddling while I walk, which I know happens towards the end, but it's so weird. So many things feel just so weird when it's your first pregnancy. How to use this pump. Attach vinyl hose to blue nozzle. Okay. Oh, cool. And I'll put this here. Try to get it in there. Man, this is taking a while. This is gonna put me into labor. I think that's good. I don't want it too full, right? All right, stopper. Okay, let's see what magic you can do. It actually does feel pretty nice on my back and hips. I think I might need to blow it up a little more. It got really deflated when I sat on it, which made me feel great about myself. I don't know, it's kind of comfortable though. Maybe I'll wait. So since I work at the hospital where I'll be delivering, I'm wondering if it's a better idea to keep the bag in my car and then seeing if somebody can come pick up those last minute things like my toiletries and makeup, or if I should just put like the bag in my car and have just a couple like sample toiletries and makeup things. Then there's also like the cameras and the chargers and stuff. There's just a lot of things that I feel like I want to throw in there last minute. And I don't know if it's really worth it to have the bag just like in the car all day, every day for possibly 3 weeks. I don't know, I kind of am hoping that when I do go into labor, I go into labor at home just so I can spend the first part at home, you know, on my bouncy ball, take a shower maybe, eat, all that, versus my water breaking or going into like spontaneous labor at work when I won't have my bag with me. Maybe, I mean, I'm sure Kyle can go home and get it, but it's just like 20 minutes home, 20 minutes back. So I'm not sure. I mean, the bag is packed pretty much and it's in the baby's room. And it has the note on it, top of it with like the things to add last minute. So Kyle or somebody could come get it for us. But I don't know, I don't really know the best way to do that. If you work in a hospital, what did you do? Let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of conflicted about it. I was also thinking about asking Kyle if we could install the car seat when he got home, but I honestly feel like it might kind of bum me out because I've been a little sad, honestly. I know this sounds crazy, but I've been a little sad when I've seen like the empty crib and the empty bassinet, and I even put the dolly in the bassinet because I felt like kind of sad waking up to an empty bassinet in the morning, which I know is kind of nuts, but I feel like if I'm just driving around with an empty car seat in my back seat for 3 weeks, I'm gonna get a little like over antsy and just like go insane these last couple weeks. So maybe we'll wait on that too. I mean, Kyle can always like just take the car home, install the car seat, and come back and get us. Like, it'd be fine. I think these apps all say like, oh, around 36 weeks, install the car seat, but like, it can't be that hard, can it? Like, I know they won't obviously let you leave without a car seat, but like, I don't know. We can do it. I'm really not a last minute person. It's just these couple things. I'm like, oh, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. But hopefully it will actually be fine. Anyway, for the rest of the night, I think I'm just gonna prop my feet up, maybe have a cup of tea, try to relax. Maybe some of these contractions will stop, or I'll go into labor. I'm honestly kind of fine with either. Like, I know it is a little early. I'm towards the end of the 36 weeks mark, so it should be fine. But yeah, this baby girl is gonna come when she wants to, so It'll be okay either way. We will see. But thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. Please remember to subscribe and also follow me on social media so you don't miss anything. And I'll see you guys next time.